Right, Lauren. Now, of course, it's the talk of the town, so we had to go live. We're live right here. We're in Buffalo River Fest Park,
cool.
where we get the best view of the newly added six-pack. We're with Doug Swift of Buffalo River Works, I should say. Now, Doug, the first question I have for you, the first question a lot of people have for you when they're driving by, is what is happening right now?
Well, we're in the middle of construction of our entire project, Buffalo River Works, and we've been building this out for the past year or so, and what people are first noticing now is an idea that we've had for almost 2 years to turn this old grain silo from the GLF flour mill into the Labatt Blue six-pack.
Now, one of the things in talking to you this morning, getting ready for this interview that I thought was the most interesting is that it took quite a while for this to come from planning to what we're seeing behind us. Was it hard to keep that secret? Because you didn't really leak any information.
No, we didn't. We kind of did that on purpose. We wanted to kind of keep this and make it sort of a surprise for the city. Add some excitement. The information has been out there. We've talked, we talked to some city officials about it. We got a permit for it. But everybody seemed to keep the secret pretty well.
Now, for people out there that are looking at it and saying this is really just a big billboard, what do you have to say to those people?
Well, I think I can see their point, and there is an advertising component, of course, to this. But and it's also to a lot of people, including myself, it looks like a large-scale public art, much like Andy Warhol's soup cans. But there's a real beer connection to this. Labatt is a sponsor of our Labatt Pond Hockey Tournament that was held here this past winter and will be held again this coming winter. So Labatt is a part of this project, very much so. And but it's also, the building itself is going to house our own in-house craft brewery.
And that's something we're going to talk about in the next segment.
Right.
But real quick, before we head over back to Lauren, what has been the reception for this? Because I can imagine it's gone so viral locally that people around the world have to be talking about it.
Well, we obviously were hoping that people would notice this and talk about it, but this has kind of exceeded even our wildest expectations. The response to this has been amazing. We're seeing it go nationally and internationally now. I think the story will continue to build. This is sort of the second or third big announcement we've made. We have many more to come.
All right, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Doug. Of course, we are live at Buffalo River Works. The next segment, we're going to come at you with a little bit more information on what's happening inside the silos and around them. Emily, of course, we are back live at Buffalo River Works. We are giving you the closest look we could possibly find to the larger-than-life Labatt six-pack that hit the Buffalo skyline. We're, of course, back. Now, my first question for you, okay, Doug Swift from Buffalo River Works, is what's happening behind me? Because one of the coolest things you're going to see is all the construction that's being utilized.
Right. Our construction crews are working throughout our whole site. Behind us here is the ruins area from the old GLF plant that was here that we're keeping intact as we found it. And this we're referring to as Buffalo Stonehenge, and this is going to be our Stonehenge beer garden.
So, besides the landscaping that will happen, people are going to be able to see this just the way it is.
Right. No, it's going to be cleaned up. It'll be green. It'll be pavers, so it'll be very accessible with fire pits, and it's going to be a great hangout spot underneath the silos and inside them.
All right. Well, you mentioned inside the silos.
Yeah.
We promised to take you in, so why don't we head inside? Okay, so Doug, give me a picture of what this silo is going to become once it's done.
Well, this isn't just a six-pack of beer without a real reason. This is going to house our brewery, in-house, our Riverworks brewery. We're building a second level that'll be above us. It's under construction now. You can see some of the crews that are getting ready. We're cutting holes in the concrete, which is no easy task. And we put all of our brewery equipment in here. The lower level will be storing the beers that's brewed here in vats, and then it'll be pumped directly from vat to tap into our 4 different bars inside the main venue.
And you were telling me before that there is such a connection between beer brewing and these silos when they were originally used.
Yeah, well, many of these silos, some people, they think grain, they think it's all flour mills, because our flour industry is in full swing still with our neighbors ADM and General Mills, but many of these silos also held the grain to make beer. Buffalo is a major brewing town, so we're celebrating that history here and returning, and we believe we're the first brewery inside of a silo, and we're also creating the world's largest six-pack to celebrate that.
And something that I don't know if my mic is picking up is that there's an incredible echo within this building.
It is. You're in a giant echo chamber in here. These cylinders are 25 feet in diameter, 100 feet tall, and it's just an awesome experience to be inside.
So there's a lot of eager Western New Yorkers out there that want to get into the silo as soon as possible. What does the time frame look like for this project?
This space will be open probably by late spring, early summer 2015. We are going to have a food and beverage service in here that'll be run seasonally. That'll be supporting our beer garden adjacent to us, and we'll be doing tours in here, so people will be able to get in and have a real silo experience.
But people can come down very soon to see the silo over on the other side of Buffalo River Works. What's happening over there?
Well, we're well under construction. The rinks, the ice rinks, are nearly complete. The roof, the final part of the roof is going on today. The boards are being put up. We're planning on having the ice ready for skating and for Buffalo's first curling facility in a very long time by November 1st.
And for people that want a little bit more information on this project and the surrounding projects that are happening here at Buffalo River Works, do you have a website or anywhere they can get more information?
You can find us on Facebook, Buffalo River Works. You can also, there's a link there to our website, buffalobrewerydistrict.com. My partner Earl Ketry is owner and operator of Pearl Street Brewery, as well as the Pan American restaurant and the Lafayette Hotel. So this is an extension of that operation.
Well, there's a lot of very exciting things happening right here at Buffalo River Works. It's been great going live, but right now we're going to send it back into the studio to see what Lauren is up to.
All right, thanks so much for that inside look inside the Riverworks project building.